What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are continuing with the Fobra build. So we got a lot of builds going on in the background. We just ordered a ton of parts for all the cars, but we really need to get this 2-valve out. So you guys might remember this from an earlier episode. We've been waiting on the engine being built, then we've been waiting on some miscellaneous parts, but we have a whole ton of them here now. So I want to give you guys a brief overview of the engine, the build combination, and where maybe the future might bring this. So here it is. So this is a stock block, stock iron block, a new water pump, simple things like that. Has an MLS head gasket, but the good stuff is, so it has the billet oil pump gears, it has a forged crankshaft that has K1 H-beam rods, and a diamond piston. So it's got some really good hardware in here, all ARP, studded, top and bottom. Everything is as good as you can really get as far as the rotating assembly is concerned. Should never really have to touch that again. So that's where we're at there. Heads are still going to stay stock. We were planning on putting camshafts in it. So it's got a high lift valve spring. You also saw the valve reliefs so we can run more lift. But I think for now we are sticking with just the factory camshafts for two reasons. One, the delivery date on them keeps getting pushed back further and further. And two, we're getting really close to the budget with the parts that we have already going in it. So some future modifications will certainly include camshaft, maybe even a different head come next time around. So that's where we're at right now. We're getting ready to put all this back on. We're going to get the heads bolted on today, get the timing cover painted. We have the timing set on its way, so that can't go on 100% yet. But we will start getting the Torque Tech blower kit and kind of just buttoning this up as a long block assembly. But she looks really good. MJE, Mark and Wea built this in Lake Forest, and it's just going to be a really stout bottom end. And no matter what he wants to do on the top, he'll have plenty of allowance and strength to do that. With these Torque Tech blower kits, you can run like a VMP 2.3 on top, which would be an awesome modification to see how this would stack up with a decent set of heads and a VMP versus like the 4-valve stuff, which obviously does really well, as you've seen on the channel. The 600, 700 horsepower of the tire relatively easily. This should have a little bit more compression than a 4-valve, so that'll help. And that'll also help with the current build, trying to make some power with the small blower. But otherwise it looks really good. Alright guys, well, we started this video by working on the 2-valve. And I thought I was going to build the 2-valve. But we kind of have a dilemma with a couple of the cars in the shop right now. It's actually the same problem with all of them, is that we're waiting on parts for everything. So anyway, we got the 2-valve heads on. That's pretty much all we did on that. Makes it look like it's much farther along, but realistically it's only a few steps further than what it was when I started the day. So what parts are we waiting for? We're deciding if we should run aftermarket camshafts in the 2-valve, which is why I decided to stop where I did, because that has stock cams, and we ordered a set of comp cams, positive displacement blower cams, but not. They every month they tell us that they're going to be another month. So right now they're scheduled to come in August 15th, and I originally was planning on scratching the idea on putting the cams in the 2-valve at all. But then I started thinking that this customer is really spending a lot of money, even though we really are kind of tapping the budget on the concept, for it to just get a built bottom end. Now that sounds important. The built bottom end isn't a huge thing. The bottom's going to be ready for whatever he wants to throw at it. But realistically, it's not going to gain a whole lot of power, more just gain a lot of reliability. I mean, we bumped the compression a hair, and maybe it does pick up some here and there. But realistically, a set of camshafts or a head or different heads would have been a much more seat in the pants difference than just having a built bottom end. Keeping in the reliability argument aside. Well, now I'm kind of debating that I think we should wait until the camshafts come in. So I need to talk to John and John, and see how they feel about that situation before I decide if I want to move forward by placing the stock camshafts back in. So then what are we deciding to do instead? More shop mods. We have certainly spent more time on shop mods than we have on car mods in the last 2 weeks. So as you can see, we have LED lights above us. However, there's only 4 on our side, 2 and 2 on either bay. And then there's only 2 on Matt's side also. So we went to Home Depot, we found the equivalent We looked at the part number on the ones that are on the ceiling, and they were like $250 a piece. So maybe the people who built the building had like a distributor get them a better price, but I don't believe that they'd pay $250 a piece for the lights. We went to Home Depot, Dan found them online, and found a very equivalent high bay LED light that we are now adding plugs to, so we can run conduit off the ones that are up there and plug them in and double the lighting capacity. So you can see where the problem comes in. I mean, there's obviously a lot of light up front, and during the day, if you have the doors open, there's a ton of light in here, but look how dark it is on top of the Calypso car and on the back of the lighting. It's like really dark over there. So we're gonna try to put like one further over, like right here, just so we can get it, you know, not blocked off by the car so much. And then that one's gonna supply ample amount of light for the whole area right there. So that's gonna work out really good. Then right here, we're gonna run one off this backlight here. There's a box right there. We're gonna run that one just straight over, and then put one like right in the center of where this garage door would go, long ways. We're not gonna put anything on the loft, because we're probably gonna put like some just lamps up there. So we're working on that. Then on that side, we're gonna do the same thing as that we're doing on the far double bay, which is, you guys can't see anything because it's dark in here, but we're gonna put like one above the garage door and one on the far-ish wall kinda. So it's, if you had a car open with the hood, hopefully you still get the light underneath there. So we're adding a grand total of 5 lights. I know a few of you guys commented that you want to see what it takes to put the shop together, and unfortunately, and I apologize, we didn't really document that as much as we may have wanted to, because we just kind of had a lot to do.
And an accident.
We had an accident. We even showed him a picture of your toe. The nail came off. It's pretty disgusting. We'll probably get banned from YouTube.
Maybe we'll find x-rays instead.
Yeah, x-rays would probably be safer. All right, anyway, that's what we're doing. We're putting lights together. Well, this place is going to be bright as hell. We better not see any comments about our lighting on the future videos, because we have just one additional light in here. And this area is like brightened up like crazy. So now in the small bay, we got the one there, that's one we just hung. Then the 2 factories. The one we hung is just a little bit brighter, and I think diffuses the light a little bit better. Nothing crazy, but it is so bright over there. The forklift's gonna be gone this week, so that's gonna open up a lot of room. That's Matt's car. But I mean, this corner over here now looks so dark compared to this side. And the camera actually helped brightens it up. Sweet.
Oh yeah.
Look at the color of the garage doors. Well, that's it for the evening though.
Yes, sadly.
So I'll bring you the rest of the shop mods project tomorrow. I think I'm gonna try to rope Matt into helping me finish, even though he should be working on another car on that side. But I'll probably try to con him into helping me finish the lighting, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so you saw the finished product when we did the 1 bay, and we were super pumped with that. But now we have all the lights installed, and it is so bright in here. It is like a dealer showroom. We also currently do not have a repeat of any color. Look at how much different it is in here. I mean, it is crazy. Loft has good lighting now. We got a table up there and a futon. Our stairs, I don't even know if you guys saw this. Yeah, you had to see the stairs by now. We gotta put an arm railing up. We did Matt's side too, and he doesn't know yet. He'll find out in the morning. Well, we are bringing the forklift back on Saturday, so that concludes our final shop mods. We're gonna do a final walk around on what we did to set up this place. We'll do a separate video on that, just kind of show you what all went into getting it to where it is right now. But I think pretty satisfied with what we have to work with as of right now. We gotta get rid of some stuff. Got a bunch of parts I gotta sell. Got a ladder here that's not ours. Got a forklift here that's not ours. Got a handful of other stuff that needs to go away. But we are ready to start pumping out some work. And we have some pretty big announcement in regards to employment here at Streetcar Shenanigans. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, so smash subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.